our story. This is our song. Jesus is alive.
The King is alive. This is the story of Easter. God so loved the world that he sent his only son so kids like us can live forever. Jesus was born in Bethlehem and grew up in a town called Nazareth. When he was only 12 years old, his parents found him in the temple. He was with the teachers, but he was one teaching them. As he got older, he began to do the work of his Father in heaven. He ministered to the sick and hurting, but he never forgot about kids like us.
The more miracles Jesus performed, the more people began to talk about him. They knew there was something very special about him. And everywhere he went, there were lots of people waiting to see him. This journey he was on took him to Jerusalem.
This journey he was on took him to Jerusalem. He was riding on a donkey and people were waving branches from palm trees. They had waited for a king, now he had come.
Not very long after they were waving palm branches and praising him, the people in charge tried to trap Jesus. They even made plans to get rid of him. But Jesus knew it was all a part of God's plan. He was arrested and put on trial. The same people who had just been calling him king a few days earlier now were calling him to be crucified. The soldiers took Jesus to a place called Golgotha and nailed him on a cross. But even then, Jesus forgave the ones who had done terrible things to him.
They took Jesus' body and laid him in a tomb and put a big stone in front of the door so no one could come and take him. Early on the third day, some ladies went to the tomb, but the stone was rolled away. When they went inside, an angel said, "Why are you looking for Jesus? He is not here. He is risen from the dead."
Everything changed that morning, even for kids like us. Because Jesus was raised to life, we can raise a hallelujah. The King is alive and he is our living